What is good, guys? What is good? What is pippin' poppin'? Here we go, back again. Renato, back with another video. It's been like a good month and a half, maybe two. I've been off for such a while, but I'm doing great. I've been off. I've been working on like pretty much a lot of things, work and etc. But I've been working on a few things, and sometimes I focus too much on something and I forget about something else, and it happens, man. We all human, we all make mistakes, man. Proud thing that I've been working on is my clothing brand, which will be in the link description below. I hope you guys go and check it out. K.N.S #1, you know what I mean? K.N.S is out. We got one in white and then we got one in black, which like the printing is in black. I love the black one. Go check it out. The link will be down in the description. Go and follow me and my partner's YouTube channel, which is about like couple stuff. In this video we're gonna talk about something that I never actually did, bro. I never did, and it's something that is mistakes that beginners do, mistakes that they do when it comes to working out. And I just felt like I would do something new, and I would educate maybe some people, to the best of my knowledge, educate some people on the things that maybe they're doing wrong, like, and to be able to progress and be able to hit your target. Because when we go to the gym, we not just doing it for the sake of doing it, or we're not doing it for somebody else, we're doing it for yourself. And because you're doing it for yourself, you gotta set yourself a target. What do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? Do you want to gain muscle? Video, man, I'm just gonna cover it, bro. This is you, not go, and welcome back to the channel. But yeah, first thing I'm gonna cover is stretching before a workout or stretching after a workout. But in this term, I'm gonna talk about stretching before working out. I'm telling you, because up until now, up until the quarantine, I never stretched. And I can tell you that when I used to bench, right, there would be a warm-up set, but I wouldn't even focus on a warm-up set. And that's something that needs to be included as well. Focus on your warm-up set. I didn't even, like, it wasn't my main focus. I'm not gonna focus on the side effects of things. And what happened is my rotator cuff actually started to hurt. So what I've started to implement, and it's actually improving so much, is to do stretches. I stretch every morning, and when gyms are open, I'm pretty much gonna stretch every morning, before workout, and maybe after workout, because your muscles are just tense to just, you know, stretch. You just gotta stretch them, bro. Focus on your stretching. Stretching is key as well. It's key, maybe not for growth, maybe not for loss, but it's key to avoid injuries, unnecessary injuries. Tip number 2, bruh, dieting, bruh. I'm gonna tell you, bruh, if you want to get to a certain goal, there's about 3 stages, man. There's about weight loss, maintaining weight, and gaining weight. If you want to gain weight, you gotta inform yourself about dieting. You gotta set yourself a diet. Just exercising is not gonna reach your goal, and just dieting is not gonna reach your goal. You gotta do both. That's about 70% of your gains. I think it's 70 or 80% of your gains come from the kitchen, right? Your gains or your loss or whatever, it comes from the kitchen. The rest is from working out, which is like, it could be building your stamina, it could be anything. If you want to lose weight, right, while still maintaining some kind of muscle mass, go and check out my previous video where I talk about, you know, my full day of eating, where I talk about my new diet. And at this point, I'm still bulking. My protein is still the same, but my fat have decreased amazingly. Like, they have decreased so much. So this tip, dieting is a big, massive thing that needs to be done. If you want some advice from some diet, go on my Instagram, send me a message you know, I'll have a look. We can like work together. And don't forget to go and check K.N.S, man. Stay supportive. Tip number 3 is it's knowing your goal. If you don't know your goal, how are you supposed to get somewhere if you don't know where you want to be? It's simple. If you don't know where you want to be in 3 months time, you gotta know your goal. If you won't be able to move if you do not know your destination. It's just simple as. And it's like, how can I put this? It's like, for example, right? Sometimes you can just test your strength, but the whole purpose of PR and the whole purpose of certain exercises, for example, certain things that you do in exercise. For example, powerlifters, like powerlifters, their goal is to lift as heavy as they can, but to do so they have to do PRs, but also hypertrophy. But they have to do a lot of PRs, whereas if you want to become a bodybuilder, it's mainly about hypertrophy, it's mainly about muscle growth. And for that muscle growth, you do not need 1 rep of max weight. You do not need of loads of like light weight and loads of reps. No, it's literally 8, 10, 12, and then you increase upon the weights within the weeks or the months or whatever you increase. At this present moment, you cannot do so, but when you go back to the gym, if you're bodybuilding, that's something you need to do. If you want to be a powerlifter, then focus on your PR. Obviously, that's the main thing that they focus on. Know your goal, because if you don't know your goal, you're not gonna know where you want to be. I got a book here, just tell me, just so I know what I'm talking about. My 4th is, right, and this is towards the workout area, because people complain sometimes to some people that produce content, saying that they're not having any improvement. And the problem is because you're not doing enough research. You're not doing enough research, you're not planning your workouts. You have to come prepared. If you're not prepared, you won't be able to perform properly. You won't be able to know what you're exactly doing and what you're targeting. You need to do research. Obviously, when you're beginner to the gym, and it makes sense because everything has to set stage where I was learning by myself. Everything else before that was taught by my brothers, and you know, and then from there I started doing by myself, and I started to develop things, and I start to think for yourself. If you're always following somebody to make the gains for you, it doesn't necessarily happen. To me, it happened, but learn by yourself. It also allows you to use your brain. It allows you to think what you're doing and what to do to achieve those goals. The final one, don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. You know, don't overdo it, because your muscle needs to rest. You need to have some kind of rest. You know, like I've seen some, I can't remember who, but I've seen somebody, right? Somebody that trained 7 days a week. But I guess that's okay, because probably that person is actually resting for majority of the time on the day. So I guess it's okay. Like, they're probably having a nap, and then they're going to bed early, so I guess it would be okay. It depends on like what, but it depends how you do it, really. But you, for example, you know that kind of person, right? That person was receiving different kind of income, for example, and you working, right? You working an 8-hour shift, 24 hours in a day. You got like majority of the hour, you don't wake up like 1, 2, 3, like, you know, majority of people don't do that. So you got 24 hours. You sleep about 6 or 8 or whatever you sleep, right, bro? You only got about, you don't have 24 hours in a day, bro. You're gonna have way less than that. And especially if you're working as well, if you're working from the morning, from 8, right, you're gonna actually wake up For example, you dedicated, you want to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and bear in mind you went to sleep at probably 10. Right? That's okay. You went to sleep at 10 o'clock, you wake up at 4, you do your cardio, nice in shape. 8 o'clock, and then obviously you got probably kids and stuff, probably want to do some homework. For example, me, I got clothing line, probably waking up and doing that, so go and check it out. I keep saying it, but go check it out. But yeah, but like what I'm saying is, do not have, especially if you're working and you're not receiving money from YouTube or sponsors or whatever, or you're not like a full-time model. Even though that you're taking pictures, you don't have that amount of time for you to train flipping 7 days a week. And just don't overdo it. Don't overdo. Your muscles need rest for growth. They need rest. They need proper rest. If you're somebody like me, you working and you're doing things on the side as well, and you want to do, like you're doing rugby for example, training 7 days a week, and then you're doing that much of stuff and you're not having enough rest, and you're having about 3 to 4 hours of rest, and you're overdoing it as well. Just think about how much pressure you're putting in your muscles. You're walking, or you're breathing, or you're moving around, you know, your muscles are still moving. You're putting a lot of pressure and your muscles are not resting, and that's what I'm talking about by overdoing it. I'm talking for the people that they don't have that kind of income where they could just stay at home and do this kind of content, you know, YouTube. They can stay at home, do YouTube, and they're doing their YouTube sitting down, and they got the rest of the day. Like this YouTube thing is just 30 minutes, you upload it, you get about 10 million views, and you got your income. That's what I'm talking about. So don't overdo it. Just allow some rest and allow yourself to breathe, allow your muscles to recover, to then hit again on the next day or the 2 days after. But again, this was my 5 tips on mistakes that beginners do, and I personally did, and I think that a lot of people do. Probably something that you search for. So because this channel is about my entire life and fitness is a good part of it, I decided to do this video to inform you guys, to let you know, and also obviously I have another video flipping ages, man. This is the end of the video, man. Make sure you go and subscribe down below. Go and like this video, man. Go and check out R&ajuice. R&ajuice. Go and check out my clothing line, which, as you guys can see, good product. It literally feels amazing to the touch. It feels great. Make sure you double check your size, because this is a muscle fit. Well, I believe it's muscle fit. I wear a large nowadays, so obviously if you're medium, order the medium, because this is a muscle fit but it's quite stretchy still. So even if you're large and you have massive guns, you could still wear this and you could still look tight on you, and it's quite baggy, because I'm not a large within, like, when it comes to height, I'm more large because of my size, you know. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, and stay tuned for the other videos on this channel and R&ajuice, because I've been more focused on that, and I know I shouldn't, bro. I know I should have been focused on y'all as well, man. But stay tuned, yeah, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys for the next video, man.